Welcome to Capitol View, where we get to see who's changing the look of the city. SeeDC with Molly Free is taking the touring industry to a whole new level. Today, we get to see tours from a monumental point of view. Capitol View.
Hi, how are you? I'm Jamal Connolly Freeman of SeeDC with Molly Free, Historical and Educational Tours of Washington, D.C. I'm a native of Washington, D.C., born and raised, went to university here, University of Maryland and University of the District of Columbia. SeeDC is my company that I have, that was the name that I came up with. It's not the actual letters SeeDC, it's actually the word C in the letters D and C, it is sort of catchy. A lot of my friends call me Molly Free. My first name is Jamal, last name is Freeman, so the Molly Free comes from that, and the SeeDC rhymes, and if it rhymes, it goes good, and it's catchable to people's ear, so it'll ring a little bit. I wanted to give a different look for historical analysis when people come for tours in DC. What I do is I do an actual very immersive experience when it comes to seeing DC. You truly see DC with me, I feel, because not only do you know what things look like, but you understand the symbolism, so you truly do see things how they should be seen. I like to put the students in the actual time period so that whatever we're looking at, they can really understand what the person was thinking when they made the decision that made them famous in the first place, or what made them feel that way. I always like to go aside from what you're really looking at. My average tour group is about 50 to 60 people, but I do small groups as well, so don't let that discourage you. I can do limousines, and walking tours as well, and the price differs for different types of groups, and size is obviously the determining factor, and also how you want to get around, whether if you have your own transportation or if I'm providing that, all of which can be done and can be accommodated. But yeah, my largest groups I've had up to 120 people, but normally on average I have about 50 to 60 people. We go everywhere in Washington, D.C., just about, depending on what type of tour it is, because there's always something to see everywhere. However, majority of my tours are done in the downtown area where the memorials are, Northern Virginia, where Arlington Cemetery is. I do tours outside of Washington, Gettysburg, Philadelphia, and you know, on the agenda of portraying the American story after 1776. So, as I digress, there's so much more information and so much more types of information. That was just one aspect of my tour, presidential analysis of Abraham Lincoln, but of course the United States of America was built on the back of African Americans. I could not have a tour without talking about the African American history of Washington, D.C., and plain in fact the true history of D.C., it being African American history. So if you'd like to know more, hit me up on Facebook or on Instagram, SeeDC with Molly Free. I can spell it SeeDC _ with WITH _ Molly Free, MALLYFREE. My name is Jamal Freeman. You can also reach me at my email, mollyfree@gmail.com, MALLYFREE@gmail.com. I'm available Monday through Saturday because I love to praise the Lord on Sundays, all right? So please keep in touch and reach out if you would like a tour, or better yet, an experience in true history of Washington, D.C.